BBD bop.
Why do you do that?
Hey, it's a thing, okay? I have to start the video weird, okay?
Okay. I love you.
I love you.
Okay, so today is going to be a weird video. It's day 25. So, as you guys know, we rescued Muffin from an abusive situation. I've sort of grazed over it on my channel and talked about how it was a toxic situation, but I didn't give any details. The person that we rescued Muffin from had a dog before Muffin that she bred so much, even after being advised by the vet to no longer breed the dog, that it died at 4 years old. Somebody that lives in our building has a pup from that dog, and that dog just turned 5 recently. Anyways, um, before we got Muffin from her, we think that the only reason she was willing to be pressured into selling us Muffin is because she thought she couldn't breed Muffin. She sold us Muffin at about 6.5 months old, and Muffin had yet to go into a heat. Muffin just recently fell out of her heat cycle, and she's 9.5, almost 10 months old. So we think that the woman may have just given up hope of breeding Muffin, and that her plan was to do the same that she did with her previous dog, which wouldn't be a problem, except now that we've had Muffin for 3 months, this woman now has another dog, and I am deeply, deeply, deeply concerned that she plans on breeding this one, as it looks like it's possibly a Pekingese Shih Tzu cross, which is a breed similar to her last dog. And I'm just wondering if any of you know if it's at all possible if I were to call animal control. I don't know this woman's real name. She was going by Lola for a bit. Now she goes by Sophie. I know the building address she lives in, and I know the unit number she lives in. I don't know if with just that information and the information about how she's treated the previous dog she's had, if animal control can step in and do something. I don't know if any of you know. I know that I'm a very, very small channel. So I'm hoping that some of you could tip this video off to reaction channels or anybody that could share it and possibly help me find the information that I need to report this woman. One of the reasons that I think it's detrimental that we report her is we found out after rescuing Muffin from neighbors in the building that they heard what sounded like the dog being abused at one point shortly after the woman got the dog. Now, I don't know this woman very well. I don't know if she is somebody that would physically abuse a dog, although personally I believe that overbreeding your dog is a form of physical abuse. Um, I also know that if you leave Muffin home alone for any length of time, she barks her foul head off and loses her marbles. So what they heard could have just been the dog being left home alone. But then we were told by another neighbor that this piece of shit was seen carrying the dog by the leash, dangling from its collar across the street because it refused to walk. So I don't know how I would go about filing a report on them without knowing their legal name. But I'm concerned for the safety of the dog currently in her care. So if any of you know of how I would go about protecting this new dog. I obviously cannot be taking in any more dogs. I'm currently looking to home the one that we most recently rescued, and I just don't have the financial means to bribe this woman to part with this new dog. And because it's a breedable breed, I'm not sure that she will. So if everybody could just share this video and or give me any tips or ideas of how to have something done to protect this dog, that would be great. Side note, something a little less heavy than animal abuse. Tomorrow and Sunday, my partner and I plan to try to attend a 2-day Pride event in Vancouver, and we will try to get some footage of that. I didn't walk today because I wanted to save my strength for tomorrow and Sunday. So day 25 is kind of a heavy video. Thank you for watching, and please share this with anybody that you think might be able to help me out. I'm going to edit and upload this and get my happy butt onto the laptop and start doing my own research so that somebody can hopefully step in and save this dog. Thank you so much for joining me on my journey. Thank you so much for hearing me vent about this poor little puppy. And thank you in advance to anybody who shares this video, comments on this video, shows this to any reaction channel that can get me any kind of traction on this video. Thank you for everything you do and for supporting me. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.